Night Saturday with Tim Kavanagh. Tonight, Jay Craven. With musical guest, the Resonators. And the Burlington High School State Football Champions. And now from Alumni Auditorium, here's Tim.
Hey, all right, thank you very much. Wow. Wow. Huh? Look at this. My goodness, thank you very much. Woo, what a great audience there. Thank you very much. Welcome to Late Night Saturday. You know, we've been putting the call out there for quite a while for a group or an organization or a school who had a lot of spirit to come forward. Guess who's come forward? Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Burlington High School's Vermont Division II State Champion Football Team! Wow. All right, look at this. Guys, you guys display a lot of spirit. I know that we've got the seahorse right now. The mascot is dancing around here. And Captain Sam Smith has got the trophy. There's that state trophy right there. I don't know if we can catch a shot of that. But we're joined by some of the players. Some of them couldn't be here because of basketball practice. Coaches, Quinn, we got Brownie behind me. A guy I went to high school is pinching my butt constantly back here. And of course, head coach Jim Marrier. Thanks for being here, Jim.
Oh, our pleasure, our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, let's hear it for him. Congratulations, what a great win. I went to a lot of the games, and it was just an unbelievable season for you guys. What do you think about it all?
Wow, it was lifetime memories for all these kids and for the coaches. It was just a spectacular season, and you know, unfortunately, we got to move on for a new year, and we don't want to.
You got to move on, but I think you have a new field next year. You got some new players that will be coming up, but you've got some great returning players as well.
We do, but don't tell anybody. It's still a secret.
Oh, it is a secret indeed. I know that Quinny, you've been with the team, with some of the members of the team since they were 9 years old in the youth program.
Yeah, a lot of the members, a lot of the senior class have coached them since they're in 5th grade on through, and then I was their freshman coach. We had undefeated freshmen and undefeated, or not undefeated, but state champs as seniors. So
nice. All right, good. Thanks for being here, Coach. We look forward to a great season next year. I know we're going to see a lot of great things, and now it's time to go ahead and turn things up. Who wants to win a prize out there? All right, it's time to do that with Lois the hot dog lady and the word of the week.
If your coffee break banter you'd like to embellish, we've got a feature you're sure gonna relish. It'll brighten your demeanor. Will it make me feel smart? You bet your wiener. Come on, let's take a peek. Here's Lois with the word of the week.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. How are you?
Good.
My name's Tim.
Hi, I'm Valerie.
Valerie, thanks for being here. I understand it's your birthday.
It is my birthday, and I had no date tonight, so I decided to come here, and you're my date.
Excellent. All right. Perfect. Good. Hear that, honey? All right. Do you know how we play the game?
Actually, no.
You don't? Okay. Well, we gave you the word of the week. We're going to give it to you again, and what we're going to need you to do is go ahead and define it. We'll give you 2 definitions. You choose the right one, and then if correct, we'll find out if you win a prize on the wheel, okay?
Oh, great.
Let's go ahead and give Valerie that word once again.
Juggernaut.
All right, juggernaut. All right, is juggernaut something such as a belief of institution that elicits blind and destructive devotion or to which people are ruthlessly sacrificed? Or is juggernaut a derogatory term for a flat-chested woman? It's up to you.
1.
You think it's number 1. Is she correct? She's absolutely correct. All right, birthday girl, that means we're going to take a spin with a lovely Miss Jen Jen. Let's find out what you're going to win on that prize wheel. Here we go. She's surrounded by all those good-looking Burlington High School champs down there. And let's find out exactly what it is that it's going to land on. And with all kinds of sponsors here it comes, Valerie. Are you ready for this? Here it comes. Get ready. Oh, Valerie, congratulations. I hope do you have a pet?
No, I don't.
Well, it's time to get one because you've just won a $50 gift certificate to Pet Food Warehouse, the place for high-quality pet food because they care about your pets. Plus, here is the gift certificate for you. Thank you, Miss Jen Jen. And a jar of Jed's Maple Mud made up in the Northeast Kingdom, jedsmaple.com. It's great on ice cream.
Oh my God.
Or
thank you
football
so
players,
much.
so they say. I don't know. All right. Be sure to tune in to Rock Alternative 99.9 The Buzz for highlights from this week's show. We'll be right back with more Late Night Saturday after this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
Tonight's episode of Late Night Saturday is brought to you by Frivolity. Inappropriately silly, yet satisfying.
All right, folks, welcome back to Late Night Saturday. To learn more about Late Night Saturday or to request tickets to be in our studio audience, visit customer service at South Burlington's University Mall or log on to latenightsaturday.com. Now, I want to go ahead and show what because Burlington High School went ahead and showed us their spirit first, we have some prizes for them. So we've got a brown paper bag lunch of Late Night Saturday sticker, a DVD from Burton Snowboards, and a Visa gift card from TD Bank North. Thanks for being here, Burlington High School. Yes, indeed. And the lovely Miss Jen Jen is handing them out as we speak. Look at that. Thank you very much. All right, good. All right, Miss Jen Jen will hand those out to the football team. Now let's meet our guest. Located in Vermont's Northeast Kingdom since 1991, Kingdom County Productions is a nonprofit media arts education organization and independent film production company that produces dramatic and documentary films rooted here in Vermont. Here to tell us all about their latest projects, including Disappearances with Chris Christopherson, please welcome Jay Craven.
What a crowd.
What a good crowd, huh?
Yeah.
They
can't
love
believe
you.
It. Well, take them on the road.
There you go. You can
we'll
do
tour
that.
them.
Oh, and you tour where?
You name it. Canaan Town Hall.
Oh,
All right?
that Canaan
That's where we
Town.
start. Anybody that makes it that far, they go the whole distance.
That is the northeasternmost point of Vermont.
Yes. We played there last summer with Disappearances. There are more moose in the town than there are in, people.
They have a road called Moose Alley there.
Is that right?
It's north of Beecher Falls. I know this. This is going to be weird. You're going to. Why would you know this? My grandparents are from there.
Is that right? From
yeah,
Canaan?
from Canaan, and my parents are from there. So they have a place called Moose Alley, and you literally go driving down this road, and the moose are right on the road.
That's why we went there.
Because you needed mooses.
Well, I looked at the map, and it's like, 1,500 square miles of just woods.
It is.
And then there's one town. I said, we have to go to Canaan. So we went there, and we had a great time. About 100 people showed up, and it was wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, you're touring all over the state with Disappearances.
We have played 96 towns, and we have 4 more to play, and we're going to play them in January, February. So 100-town tour.
Right. As a matter of
Great.
fact, Burlington is coming up next weekend on the 26th, I believe.
Yeah, 26th and 27th, 2 nights.
At Contoy's, which is
Right.
City Hall.
Yep. 7 o'clock. I'll be there,
You
showing
will?
the movie. My 14-year-old son will be running the projector, hauling the stuff in and out. He's a marvel to watch, so you ought to check it out just for him.
Now, you've got a project that's coming up called Soldiers' Lives, and isn't your son involved in this documentary?
Well, my
with you?
older son, After the Fog,
Okay.
about it's interviews with combat veterans from World War II, Vietnam, and Iraq. And we've been playing that around. It's played a little bit on television. American Public Television just picked it up. It's going to play some PBS affiliates around the country. And yeah, it's great. It's a nice film. And Vermont vets, most of them really sort of talking about the experience of combat, how it sticks with you, and, just what it's like years later.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Let's, why don't we, we're going to talk about Disappearances in a minute, but I think what we should do is show the clip of it first. You all right with
Okay,
that?
sure.
All right, let's show the folks Disappearances. This is from the trailer.
Watch what the hell you doing.
Check it out, boys. Come on, get in here, Rat. Get in. What the hell are we doing? Hey. Christ, he smells.
Disappearances. Wonderful. All right, good. Very nice. Very nice. So you've got the 100-town tour. What was it like? I mean, you had Chris Christopherson, Luis Guzman in there, Rusty DeWeese, some local actors, plus, I mean, a ton of other actors in there. It's got to be tough and daunting to put on a project like this.
Well, it's fun. You know, working with the creative people is always fun. Working on the money side is the 8th cycle of hell. So, you know, once you get everybody there and can actually do the work with the actors and the crew, then, you know, it's great. And it was a cold, wet, muddy month, but that adds to the whole thing. You never experience, you know, mud season the same way if you've shot a movie during that time of year.
I bet indeed.
So anyway, it was great. And, you know, I mean, a third of it was all-nighters, and so you start work at 3 in the afternoon, you finish at 6 in the morning, and, you know, wow.
Wow. And we'll talk about a little bit more about that in just a minute. We'll be right back with more Late Night Saturday right after this.
Hayes Ford Lincoln Mercury in beautiful Newport, Vermont. Visit hayesford.com for their complete selection.
All right, thank you. Welcome back. We're here with Jay Craven, Vermont filmmaker. We're talking about disappearances. You were mentioning in the break that in addition to the 100-town tour, you're kind of taking this almost globally.
Well, we're opening Boston, Brattle Theater in Cambridge, February 2nd.
Okay.
Opens for a week, and then looking at West Newton, but we're playing Minneapolis and San Francisco and LA and Seattle and all over the country. We're organizing the release. I'm going also, we were selected by the American Film Institute to travel to some sites around the world, and I'm going to Burkina Faso and South Africa in February. So, you know, and probably China, Japan, Vietnam, and Thailand in June. So that'll be, you know, that's the one thing. You don't get paid, but you get to travel.
Well,
so, you know.
But they'll pay for your travel?
They'll pay for my travel. So,
hey,
you know,
why not?
That's
Someone
it.
else's credit card.
Right.
Absolutely. You know, in watching the film, it was beautiful work. The cinematography is unbelievable. But that's the Northeast Kingdom for you, too. I mean, it's got the beauty up there. One of the things that I found really interesting is I recognize St. Johnsbury, Main Street, St. Johnsbury. You transformed the town. There's no pavement left. There's no stop traffic lights. What is that like? I mean, to do that?
Well, it takes a combination of, you know, a production design team that just performs miracles. And the town put down like 75 tons of dirt all over the roads. I mean, it makes removing all the parking meters, finding period street lamps to replace the modern street lamps. Power company comes in and does that for free. But we found some period street lamps in a basement in Montpelier and, you know, brought them up to, you know. So, you know, the production designers really take their work very seriously, and they really perform miracles, and they do it overnight. So, you know, at 6 o'clock at the night before, the town looks the way it does, and at, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning, bang, it's 1932 in St. Johnsbury all over again, and, you know, it's extraordinary, and, you know, the town loves it, I think. I mean, people sort of show up, and it really feels like that, because there are old cars and horses and buggies and the whole thing. So
the cars were beautiful. In fact, the one smuggling vehicle, the white vehicle,
right,
the one we saw being shot up there.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful car.
Well, it's actually a story that goes along with it. But you know, it's a 1932 Cadillac. There were only like 800 of them made. It's a 12-cylinder Cadillac, and the production designer bought it thinking he'd resell it afterwards. And it's still for sale, so if anybody wants it, you know.
Because it has gun holes in the back of it now.
He's driving to weddings in Western Massachusetts with it. But anyway, yeah, the cars are always great. And Mosher writes stories that always have great cars. And even High Water, you know, with a 1932, sort of Plymouth Roadster that we painted up and, you know, for a $75 paint job in some barn in Barton. But, you know, the cars are always fun.
Now, not to take away the spotlight from disappearances, but you mentioned Howard Frank Mosher, a wonderful author. You've used a number of his works already. Rivers Flow North.
Stranger in the Kingdom, High Water, disappearances.
Do you have something coming up down the line that you can share with us?
We're actually just starting to get involved with an Archer Mayer story. We're going to do a Vermont detective thriller, you know, suspense film based on Bellows Falls, you know, has a nice strong sense of place. Detective Joe Gunther, you know, whodunit, what's going on.
We had him on as a guest.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy, and there's a chase scene in the lighting grid at the Flynn Theater, so we're we'll be shooting part of that in Burlington, part of it in the southern part of the state. I mean, there's still a long way to go. We're just developing the script now. Maybe it won't happen, but we're working on it.
And Windy Acres was the TV
Yeah,
program that you
TV.
had.
We're kindred spirits.
There we are.
Regional TV, Vermont TV.
Absolutely.
what
How
we
was
should
that
be
for you?
doing.
Now, you're going to be, is there going to be a second season
We
with
would
that?
love to do a second season. We're thinking about it. I mean, it's money. I mean, everything is about money. And so, it was kids working on the crew just like you've got here. And but it's still, you have to feed and house and transport people. And it was a Screen Actors Guild, deal. So you have to pay minimum, union scale. But we'd love to do another one. I'm thinking maybe not this summer, the following summer. Let's give it another shot, see if we can do another series of Windy Acres. That'd be fun to do.
I think it would be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun watching it. Good luck with Disappearances.
Okay.
Again, next Saturday, the 26th at Contours and the 27th.
And the 27th, and also at Middlebury College on the 21st, which is a Sunday, at 7:30 at Dana Auditorium.
All right, Jay Craven, everybody, and we'll be right back with more Late Night Saturday right after this.
Mamma Mia's Pizzeria. We're more than just pizza, offering a full menu of traditional Italian cuisine. Gateway Plaza, South Burlington.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's musical guest classifies themselves as a voice and believe that music can break down the barriers that separate people from one another socially and culturally. They invite you to listen and encourage you to be heard. From Plattsburgh, New York, please welcome Resonator.
Guests of Late Night Saturday stay at the Windjammer Inn by Best Western, home of the Windjammer Restaurant and Upper Deck Pub, providing 30 years of great hospitality. The Windjammer Inn by Best Western is a local business run by local people.
Local business by local people. Speaking of local, our band Resonator here crossed the pond to be with us tonight. They're from Plattsburgh, New York, and we're really glad. Larry, thanks for being here. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Tim. Thanks a lot. It's nice to be over here to our sister city.
Yeah. Who are the other members of the band?
Over here is Trevor Cole on bass guitar.
Trevor, give it up for Trevor.
And Mikey Lemieux on drums.
Mikey Lemieux. All right. He had a little bit of that animal action going on there.
He is an animal.
Is he an animal?
In many ways.
Yeah? All right, I don't know if I want to know about all that. All right, so new CD, it's called Lost Language.
Yep.
Where can people get it?
You can grab it here locally at Pure Pop, and you can also get it online. You can get it through iTunes, CD Baby, a lot of places. Unfortunately, our local record store, Peacock Music, just recently closed, so you can't get it there.
So they're on discount there.
They were.
And he is out of town now. I hope he does not watch him.
He's still around. You know, he's still around.
Is he still around?
Yep.
Gigs over here, you've played Higher Ground.
Yep. We've played Metronome, 242 Main. We've gotten a lot of good support. From local bands here. They've helped us out
Good.
a lot in the past year.
Well, we're going to let you guys play us out. Thanks for crossing the pond, being with us, and I'd like to thank our guest, Jay Craven, for being here as well tonight. And the Burlington High School state football champs as well. Join us next week when our guest will be Canadian Cindy Pierce. Musical guest will be Mia Adams, and we'll have a special interview with NHL great Ray Bork. Continue to support local artists like the folks you've seen here tonight, and we'll see you next time on Late Night Saturday. All right, go ahead.